What's up, bitches? It's No Joke Cal. We're coming at you live from the heart of Southeast Asia, that being Phnom Penh, Cambodia, everybody. It's a pleasure to speak to you on this fine afternoon. Tonight, I'm going with a couple of my friends to the 1FC event here in Phnom Penh at Naga World. 1FC is one fighting championship. It's basically one down from UFC. It's like the second largest MMA organization in the whole world. MMA is mixed martial arts, like cage fighting, so we're going to a big cage fighting event tonight, which is going to be fun. It's be pretty cool to see 1FC in action. Anyways, let me get to the email here. This is basically this is from a fan of mine. He's not necessarily asking me a question. He's more or less telling me a little story of what happened to him, and then he asked me to speak on it. So I'm going to speak on this topic here briefly. I'm going to paraphrase this email. His name is Sean. Hey, No Joke. I finally made the move to Phnom Penh a few weeks ago with the help of the awesome videos you make. See, everybody, I'm helping people. Fucking helping people. I kind of had a fucked up experience down in Sihanoukville. You might find interesting for a video. And Sihanoukville is a beach town in southwestern Cambodia, and it is prominently known for being a shithole with lots of drugs, sex pats, prostitution. It's pretty much like, you could say, like the Las Vegas of Cambodia. You know, it's pretty much where all the degenerates go. I'm not saying everybody there's a piece of shit, but it's definitely known for, you know, it's known for things that are negative, I'd say. So basically, I made my way down to Sihanoukville after landing in Phnom Penh. I got myself a sweet apartment for $100 a month. I was neighbors with another white guy who married a Khmer bar girl who had a kid, blah, 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 blah. One morning, I wake up early at like 3 a.m. and this guy shows up banging on the front gate, screaming and bawling his eyes out to open the gates. He said he heard the whole conversation from the front balcony. He said something about the cops looking for him and getting caught doing something, and how he had to leave the country ASAP or they would kill/torture him. I put the pieces together and concluded that he got caught molesting a child. At 6 a.m. that morning, I stuffed all of my shit in my suitcase and got the fuck out of there before the cops put me in association with that fucker. That's smart. I had to ditch my apartment plus some good shit I couldn't take with me. Oh well, probably drugs. Blah, blah, blah. It's a learning experience. Yeah. Basically, if you make a video about this, tell your audience to beware of these pedophile foreigners. Be vigilant of new people that you meet. There's no shortage of creepy old foreign men walking the streets at night with a 15-year-old Khmer hooker, sometimes two. And consider that most foreign men are here for sex tourism. Peace. Alright. So first off, let me just say that not most foreign men are here for sex tourism. That's not true. That's not true. Are a good bit of foreign men here for sex tourism? Yes. But to say that most, that to me, that's a long shot. I don't think it's most. I think it's a good bit, but not most. Maybe 25 to 30%, I'd say. I'd say most foreign men are here to make money and work, to have a good time like me. Like I don't know any foreign men here. I mean, maybe some of them, some guys keep it private, but I haven't really met any foreign men or gotten to know any foreign men that fuck hookers a lot. Now, I mean, like, I know a couple guys who have done it in the past, but they don't do it on a regular basis. I personally don't have any issue. I have no, it doesn't matter to me, like, if you want to have sex with a hooker. To me, if the sex is consensual, then it's fine. Now, if you're fucking a little kid, yeah, okay, that's not cool. Like, when I was in Siem Reap, I got offered a girl. I got offered a child, and I said no, thank you. And then he said, okay, well, do you want a little boy? So I mean, it's definitely here. And you know, Sean, He said that he concluded the man was caught molesting a child. Now he didn't say for sure. This is all just his theory. Now, yeah, I mean, basically what he's saying is that he just wants me to speak on, just basically out people that they're sex pats and pedophiles. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of old white men here. Let's just say white because most of them are, that come here to fuck hookers or get little girls. But to say that it's the majority, I don't buy that at all, man. I'd say that it's actually a pretty, like I said, like 25 to 30% probably. But it seems like a lot because, like if one foreigner fucks a little kid, then all of a sudden all of them do. You know what I mean? And I do see that a lot. Like I see old white men with these little Khmer girls, and you can't help but assume that something's not right. It's happened to me before. Like I've been out to eat and I see this old fat white dude on a moto with this, couldn't have been older than 13. This little girl, like prepubescent looking, like not even no boobs, no ass, just like completely prepubescent. And I looked at the little girl. I looked at her right in her eyes, and she looked at me like she knew I knew what was up. That makes sense? Like she knew that I knew something was not right. And she was really, really shy. And I kept looking at the man and the girl kept looking at me like this, like almost like she wanted me to stop looking at her and just let her make her money or whatever. But at the same time, it was almost a look of like, please help me. And I don't know why I didn't do anything, because I couldn't prove it. I couldn't prove it. But the old man saw me staring him down, and he looked up at me once, and then the whole rest of like the 5 minutes that they were there getting something to eat, he wouldn't look at me at all. He like deliberately avoided eye contact with me, but the little girl kept looking at me. And I didn't do anything because I couldn't prove it, but I knew something was up. And even the other Khmer people saw me looking. Like they were looking at me, staring at these two people, and they knew that I knew something was up. They knew something was up, but nothing was done about it. And maybe it was my fault. Maybe it's good I didn't do shit, guys. But it's definitely here. There's definitely child prostitution. There's definitely that. But to say that most foreign men are here for that is simply not true. So anyways, guys, I hope that was interesting enough. I'm trying to think if I can talk any more about this. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some parts of town here in Phnom Penh that I personally do not like to go to, just because it's sketchy. There's definitely very sketchy parts of town where there's lots of hookers and child prostitution and drugs. I mean, I've met a couple fans here where their first night here, they got robbed by hookers. They fucking just got robbed. I mean, so it's very easy to get into trouble here in Cambodia, guys. Don't fuck any kids, all right? If you're gonna get a hooker, preferably an adult hooker, just be careful, guys, because a lot of them will probably rob you. Okay. Anyways, pleasure speaking to you. If you guys want to ask me any more questions about Cambodia or whatever, I don't care what the topic is, I will do a video on it. As long as it's not how much do TEFL teachers make in Cambodia. I've already done 1,000 fucking videos on that, guys. Anyways, y'all, my email is nojokestriking. That's nojokestriking@gmail.com. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Yeah, peace. See ya.